Denise, and today I will be informing you on energy conservation plan. Let's see, the energy conservation plan basically is to help our planet, and also not our planet, but our budget. We all like to save money, especially right now in this economic crisis we're going through. Okay. An article by Lee Price on Today's Economy, January 2009. The average American with one credit card has $10,000 in debt, just the average American. And let's see, we're going to talk about, and today I'm going to talk about 3 of my main points. One is first conserving energy, the second will be renewable sources, and the third will be non-renewable sources. Why conserve energy? To clean our environment, help our world, and most importantly, well, for everybody right now, is lower bills and personal comfort. Well, you're probably asking yourself, what does conserving energy do? It increases in financial gain, as in you'll save money for family expenses, and for us, it's important college tuition and other family planning important expenses. Also, we get less electricity bills, water or gas by turning off non-needed lights, unplugging electric devices that we're not using. And for water, using less water. While we're not using water, don't let it run, or just taking shorter showers. Gas, turning off the stove when we're not using it, not leaving it on. Not use our heaters that much. We can use blankets, especially here in the desert. We don't need a lot of heaters in during the winter anyway. So, and saving, and one of the most important ones too is also personal comfort. Personal comfort. We can. On an article on Newswise Business News in 2009, it was said that people with problems, especially now with crisis economic problems, fall into anxiety problems, and that also personal comfort. By saving energy, we can have less stress, which will lead to any kind of medical problems. So how can we do it? I already spoke about the home appliances. Also, we can talk about recycling. We can recycle our bottles, recycle aluminum cans, and also help us economically. And also, you can go hybrid on your vehicles. Very important, less expensive gas, especially right now the gas is going up again. Now I'm going to talk about renewable sources and non-renewable sources. Renewable sources is basically natural stuff like solar, wind, water, anything that's renewable. What are renewable sources? Renewable sources are energy that can be replenished in short periods of time, like water. According to Energy Facts on EIA.com, more than 150 years ago, renewable sources was already being used. I never heard about it until recently. It's very interesting. And you can save up to $170 a year by using energy efficient sources. Wind is also reproduced continuously, and the sun, a very interesting fact is the sun provides 175 watts of energy, and 1 to 2% of that is converted into wind. And according to an article posted in September 2008 from Oxford University, it has increased from 2000 to 2009 to 2007. They're using renewable sources. Also, trees are very important. It releases oxygen, so it's very important to our environment. Lastly, I will be talking about non-renewable sources like coal, natural gas, petroleum. Coal is a rock composed mostly of carbon and hydrocarbons, and it takes millions of years to create. By using old plants that have not been used millions of years ago. According to John Sunhill's book of energy conservation, about 92% of coal is used for U.S. electricity. And also, natural gas is an essential raw material for many common products, fertilizers, and antifreezers. It affects the environment when it's produced, stored, and transported. Also made of mostly methane, which at times leaks and harms our environment. Petroleum is also one of the non-renewable stuff we use a lot, and it was formed from remains of animals and plants that lived millions of years ago. According to FAO.com, up to 60% of oil being used is from other countries in the United States. When petroleum products are burned as fuel, they give off carbon dioxide that links to global warming. What can you do to help? You can set your refrigerator 3 degrees higher, so it not only will help our environment, but can help you in your bills. It lowers up to 20% of your electricity bill. Change your air filters as much as possible. That will make it not work as hard, and also plant trees to help oxygen. And also, what can the government do? We get most of our oil from other countries. I think it would be good if the government would try and make our own oil, since we have all the sources we have all sources to make oil. And lastly, I put energy conservation is making our present and our children's future there. I'm going to give a quick conclusion on what I spoke about. I gave 3 points: conserving energy, which is the main point, and then renewable sources and non-renewable sources. I hope that today I gave you guys some kind of information to help energy, not only energy in a financial way, but environmental way for our generations to come.